something new today. Welcome to gym time. I'm about to start my workout with 15 to 20 minutes on this step meal. Put my music on, and I'm gonna go into my workout.
And this is the way the collective life experiences. The way in which education is put upon not just African people, but all people. Its purpose is to control and to contain in a box. And if you ever step out that box, you will then see a world that is outside the box.
As my pen inks, my mind speaks divine bloodlines, abstract concepts, metaphors, and simplistic sublimes. My delivery's okay, but my...
Alright, cardio done. I only did 15 minutes because the style of workout I'm doing today, which is called posterior anterior. Today I'm doing the posterior, which means the back of the body. So I'm going to be moving a lot of blood, which in addition to working my muscles, will give me a cardiovascular workout. So that's why on these days, I only do like 15 minutes of cardio, because I'm going to be pumping blood from the top of my body to the bottom, which puts extra strain on my cardiovascular system and my heart, so I get a double effect. All right, let's see how it goes down. So my first resistance training movement is going to be calf raises, because I hate training my calves. So I like to start off with the thing I hate first. Again, I'm only training the muscles in the back of my body. I already did anterior yesterday, which is the front of my body. So I'm gonna go from the bottom up. I'm gonna do my calves, and I'm gonna go to my hamstrings. I'm not gonna do glutes primarily today, because my wife and I train glutes on Friday, because glutes help. I like to give more emphasis on my glutes because they help to protect my back and keep my lower back strong. All right, so here we go.
Is about your perception. Your mind is the ultimate weapon. False reality's the ultimate deception. 1, 2, mic check it, we wreck it in a given second. I live outside the box when my system knocks. Something abstract, let my mind think before my eye blinks. Watch my dirty soul, don't let it sink. I stand naked as me. I live outside the box where my system knocks. Something abstract, let my mind think before my eye blinks. Watch my dirty soul, don't let it sink. I stand naked as me. Verse 3, in the midst of this reality, refuse to be a casualty. So casually my mind patrols the galaxy where atoms be colliding with themselves and splitting constantly. Explosion and destruction is the birth of creativity. I'm crazy, see, maybe what you think of me, well I agree.
Now that's 3-way calf motion right there. I train them I stretch them at the bottom, 10 reps. I do 10 full reps. Then I do 10 pulses at the top. So in total, that's 30 reps. I wasn't born with great calves, so I had to learn how to train them to make them grow. I'm going to do 2 more sets. Then I'm going to move on to hamstrings. So now I've moved from the calves to my hamstrings. Hamstrings are the back of your thighs. So like I said, I'm working my way up from the floor up, all the way up to my rear deltoids, which are the back of my shoulders. So I'm going to now hit some of these seated hamstrings with a variation. I'm going to do 1 set leaning back, and then, well, in each set I'm going to do first few reps sitting back, then I'm going to lean forward because it hits different parts of the hamstring.
Blows, they stroll, sip platitudes, he extols. They go to Hotel Nicholas de Avado. He checks my Vado. It's time to show and prove this dude is smooth. Average dame's drool, but she plays it cool. Maybe got it from my mother, original game school. $6 million man, she's bionic. She been his will, magical tonic. With this heart in hand, away she's running. He don't peep the phonics, she is cunning. On this Caribbean island, it's coming. To see men drain, they don't see it coming. Till it hit him like the tail in the Halley's Comet. He enters.
All right, so I'm done with those 3 sets. Let me tell you something, especially you ladies. Ladies, I know the BBLs are a big thing right now. Let me tell you a secret. If you want your butt to look more shapely and rounder and whatever, you don't need to go and have surgery. Train your hamstrings, because the more defined your hamstrings are, the more defined your butt will be. Everything with bodybuilding is like metaphysics, where everything feeds everything else. And it's like astrology. When you look at a chart, you're looking at the relationship between all of the different planets and how they express it in the different signs and houses and the aspects they're forming. Same thing with developing the body. You just don't develop the butt by itself. It has an origin and an insertion. It inserts into the hamstrings. So if you want the butt to look better, train your hamstrings. Next movement, I'm going to do a lying hamstring curl. So the last one I was seated, which works more of the belly of the hamstring. Now I'm going to lie down, which works the insertion, where the hamstring meets the glutes, because it allows for more stretch when you lie down, and you're opposing gravity more, which creates a greater stretch. I'm going to do 2 sets of probably 25.
Inshallah, I shall proceed to shine like a star. Tammuz rise up in Ishtar and kill bacteria like black Russian tar. Shilligant, diligent, nobility spar with the devil at the same time raise the bar. Above par is the locale where the gods are. Lay shellacking on the mutant like Velspar and control polarities like LR. The Fulcrum point steer car. In jaw, you can't contain the word or enjoy. Enjoy your short reign while my chariot park.
So my workout is dragging because I'm fooling with this camera. So I'm gonna pick the pace up some. I was gonna do maybe one more lower body movement, but I'm gonna stop there and go with the upper body because I still gotta do lats, traps, and triceps. Lats are under here, triceps are back here, and traps are this part, the upper rear portion of the shoulders. So this is a lat pull down machine I'm getting ready to use, and I'll probably hit about 15 reps.
New earth and a new heaven, where the L is even, no more treason, cause young souls are now seasoned, imbalances are now reasoned. The vulture wings spread and warmed by the sun, shoots its rays through the carbon man's dreads. The word, ja, brill, ja, brill, ja, brill, ja, 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 brill, ja, brill, ja, brill, ja, ja.
All right, now I'm about to go to another lat movement, which is a bent over, one arm dumbbell row. Today, I'm not doing much heavy work. This is a very moderate workout because, again, this is not per se muscle hypertrophy, muscle building hypertrophy workout. This is muscle maintenance, muscle stimulation. There are other times where I'll lift heavier. All of it is necessary. You need heavy work. Even women. Women need to lift heavy weight. It's one of the best ways to prevent osteoporosis. And, so I'll have those days where I cycle heavy, and then I have these days like this. It's more moderate because I'm looking to get a twofold effect. I'm looking for fat burning and for muscle maintenance and stimulation. Here we go, one arm dumbbell row.
serpent with his sword and shield, and stood atop a mountain in the heart of Asheville, where original man's blood flows downhill. I'm from around the way near US 64, that's Batcave. In nocturnal laboratories, the word is made. The cipher is a verb, movement bursts the sun in I. The one is the modifier, states comply. That's 2 through 10. Every corner that you bend is a Kabbalistic path, yet the road never ends. From Kether to Malkuth, it's just us, me, and you.
The work is almost done. I'm now going to move to focusing mainly on the trapezius, which is the back, the muscles just beneath the neck, and the upper back and shoulders. And after that, I'm going to go to some triceps, and it's going to be a wrap.
The flock through the burning hill. I open, I scoping, not for when I feel strong, when limbs may bend, but I know who when. Just us.
If you notice, I did a variation. I went 7 to the front, 7 to the side, 7 to the back. Again, it's about angles. We need all the angles in our chart, whether they are harmonious or they are malefic or challenging, because all of those angles help shape us into who we are to be, who we are to become.
Every bone, every muscle, every ligament is said. It's legendary status, the synapses in his head. Never stop firing, the word when it's read. Or recite it, tickle the emotions of the dead. Raise priest up, levitate the masses. Ignite fire, elevate the classes. Before you Google me, put on your crown and your glasses. Clarity, insight, cut like insights. Illumine magi, rise like kites. Traverse the Milky Way on cold winter nights. It's Pluto return.
You can see, I got this gut. So I'm in the process, quietly but assuredly, I'm working my way back. Slow motion, but show motion. In my chart, I have Pluto trine my sun. So I naturally enjoy disappearing from the world and going into the underground and then reappearing completely transformed. Now, there's been a lot of hardships in life because of my tendency to tear things down and then rebuild myself. But, you know, you keep tinkering with something until you get it perfect. And, you know, I think all the tearing down has been leading up to this moment, you know, where I have to go back and lean on my strengths, at the same time being more aware of my weaknesses. It's all in your birth chart.
Written English, Arabic, or Farsi. The legs understand while on top I overbe. I am that I am. Legendary. I am that I am. Legendary. I am that I am. Legendary. I am that I am. Legendary.
I've now made it to the end of this long ass workout. As I said, it's going a lot slower today because I'm filming, but I'm at the end. I'm gonna do these triceps. I'm not gonna do a lot because I already hit my triceps when I did my push exercises yesterday indirectly, but still I'm gonna give them a little more direct stimulation and then we out.
With skin glows with every gray hair that is laid, and solar returns add to my age. I scribble different content on my page. Clearer eyesight is the fortune that I've made. Its value no dollar amount can shade. No can a narcissist opinion fade. And I plan to pass this on. Through the raising of my seeds, the verses of these songs, the literature I pen, the vessels that I hone. The word is a vision that is forever known. And the world may not get it till 2030, cause I live in the future. Uranians are early, yeah. Dunlap told me that melodic minimalism is where it's at. He also said simple boom bap is a trap, and that a jazz mind never has a cap. The wider the scope, the less restricting the rope of limited thought that could hinder the dope. When the process is progress, poetic roses ooze fragrance that permeates noses, and the light bearer knows this. We'd like to officially welcome you into the Aquarian age. And we are the sound that will guide you into the future. On behalf of Dap Dunlap, I am the Word, and we are Think Music.
This was my posterior workout. So again, I worked from the floor up. I started with, first I started with 15 minutes of cardio on the step mill. I then did 3 sets of 30 calf raises. I did 3 sets of 16 on the seated hamstring. 8 one way, 8 the other way, each set. I then did 2 sets of 25 on the lying hamstring curl. I went from that to the plate loaded lat pull down, and I think I did 3 sets of 15 with that. I went from that to 1-arm dumbbell row, 3 sets of 12. I then went to 3 sets of 21s for shoulder shrugs for my traps. And I finished off, got the dry mouth. I finished off with 2 sets of 30 tricep press down variations. And that concludes. I worked from the floor up. All the blood is on the back side of my body. And this provides a way to get a total body workout while still not skipping body parts. Your body needs variation for it to change. But on the same token, it needs stability and consistency for it to change. And think about that. For one, you gotta get started. You gotta take some action to change whatever your situation is. In astrology, those will be cardinal signs. They are action oriented. Then you have to be consistent. Once you commit or once you start this journey, you have to remain consistent. Whether you're in a good mood, bad mood, you got money, no money, whatever, you gotta be consistent. Those are fixed signs. Then you gotta have variations. You can't do the same stuff over and over because your body is very intelligent. It's a master clock and it's a master computer. And if you just do the same thing over and over, it will eventually adjust and it will stop making changes. So you need to introduce some change to your body, to your routine, to shock yourself and shock your body. And that helps to propel you along. Those would be equivalent to mutable signs in the chart. See, everything is everything. And that's what I'm trying to demonstrate with this. Because you may be looking like, man, I came here for astrology or whatever, and dude on here working out. But I'm trying to demonstrate that everything that we do is connected. Thank you for tuning in, joining in my little workout. I would appreciate a like, a share, and a subscription if you so choose. Private readings, I'm available through my website, 720astrology.com. Know the stars to know yourself. Peace.
This lesson is about your perception. Your mind is the ultimate weapon. False realities.